In the last 12 months, I launched an online service-based product on Instagram, and in that last 12 months, I've taken hundreds and hundreds of sales calls. Our process was simple. Qualify in the Instagram DMs, book a call, then sell on the call. These are the most important things that I learned about closing from a non-sales guru in 4 minutes. Number 1, be curious. I cannot tell you how important it is to be curious about the prospect. And I mean organic, natural curiosity, not that fake shit where you're like, oh my God, tell me more about this. When you're just trying to get more out of the person, buy time to think about how you're going to close them. I mean, genuinely be curious. Don't think about other things when they're talking. Ask them with the intent to actually listen and be interested in the question that you ask. Don't ask just to ask fucking questions. Indulge in what they're saying and give constructive feedback on what they're saying rather than trying to get them down the sales line, so to speak. When you understand the prospect on a very deep level, it doesn't even matter what you sell at that point because they're gonna think, I want to work with this person. They get me. Nobody else gets me. Humans just want to be understood. Remember that. Number 2, have a presentation ready. The more prepared you are, the more impressed they will be. I promise you that. Knowing their name, knowing what they're into, and then having a presentation ready will blow their mind. I'm telling you guys, nobody prepares anymore. The more prepared you are, even slightly prepared, your percentage of closing goes up so fucking much. Now, when I first started doing these online sales, I had nothing ready. They were just buying based on my word, which fits into the first criteria, the first point, be curious. I was so curious that they believed in me so heavily that they bought without even me showing them what the product was. That's still a no-no because having a product ready to show them is going to increase your conversion like crazy. Before I was just saying, yeah, bro, I'm going to send you this, and that after the call, just buy my shit and they would pay me $1,000. Now I'll sit with them on call and show them exactly what they're going to get in thorough detail. That mixed in with the curiosity, you best believe at this point, they got their credit cards ready to buy. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference when they see what you're offering. The next point, give the prospect options. When I first started, all I had was a 3-month one-on-one program for $997. That was the only thing they could buy. So if somebody didn't have $997, they couldn't afford that, they just wouldn't buy it. On the flip side, if somebody had a lot more money and could invest more, they couldn't buy more than $997. So it kind of cooked me both ways, right? People that couldn't afford it, they weren't presented with a better option, lower ticket option, and the people that could really afford it and had way more money to spend, they couldn't buy a higher ticket option. So what do? You give them 3 choices. You give them a low ticket, a medium ticket, and a high ticket, and that's what I do now. So now my low ticket's $450, my medium ticket is $997, my high ticket is $3,000. You present people with options, with the features, and let them choose, and they will feel less backed into a corner as well. When you say, are you gonna buy this or not? They feel like they're in a corner, like, fuck, this is the only option I have, this, that. If you give them 3 different options, they can at least assess, and you can say which one fits best for you. The last one, taking payment on call. I used to think this was stupid. I used to send them a link after the call and say, okay, here it is, sign up. If they said yes on the call, of course. The issue with that is, number 1, you have people that say, yeah, I'll buy in a few days, just send me the link, and they completely forget about it. Something comes up, an expense comes up, and this goes to the back end, right? They don't think about fitness first if they have an emergency expenditure. Or you have the person that says, yes, send me the link just to get you off the call. They don't want to buy. They're just too afraid to say no. So those people sit in the back of your mind on a loop, and you're going to think to yourself, what happened? What this? What that? And they'll just completely ghost you and never talk to you again. When you ask for payment on call, you take care of the people that might disappear after a few days who are actually down to invest into the program. You take those people, you get them on now. You don't have to fucking worry about them having an emergency expense or going somewhere doing something to where this falls into the back burner. And then with the people that are never going to buy, they're presented with an option. Either buy now or don't buy. This way, you get the relief of mind and understand, okay, this is what happened. This was their real objection. They just couldn't afford it. Take these 4 if you're doing online sales, implement them, and I promise your conversion is going to go up like crazy.